Hello, everyone. My name is David Targett. I am one of the graduate assistants in the Office of Gift Planning this school year, and I have with us today Caitlyn DeProssino. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So to get us started, I was hoping you can kind of just like introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, and kind of how you ended up at St. John's.
Yeah. So my name is Caitlin. I'm currently a junior at St. John's. I'm a speech-language pathology major. So I live in Flushing, so I'm really not that far, but I do dorm on campus, and that was one of the things. Like one of the reasons I chose St. John. Well, not the reason, but I had really wanted to dorm, but I had really I didn't want to go too far from
Right.
home, and St. John's is always so great with their aid that they made that possible. And on top of that, like the program for speech pathology was just fantastic. And they offered a lot of other great programs that I knew I'd definitely be interested in, like mixed chorus, for example, which I'm in now. I was able to study abroad. They just had a lot of things that I knew I definitely had interest in that I could definitely join and grow a lot in my time.
Right.
So, and I have, so I'm really happy with the decision I made always.
Right. I know I've heard all about the study abroad program. I know so many people have had such a great time. Did you do the global passport or did you choose one city?
I
Or
just did Rome.
you did
Yeah. So I got lucky too. I was there last fall. So and I didn't
before
get
all of
there.
this?
So yeah, exactly. So I chose just the right time.
Mhm.
So
I know a lot of people got their experience cut short because of COVID.
I know it's horrible.
It is. So you are a pathology major. Can you
Mhm.
tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. So basically, speech pathologists can work with like a wide range of people. They can work with kids, they can work with adults with communication, speech, language disorders. So I'm thinking that I'd like to work with kids.
Mhm.
So I could work in like a school and a practice, and yeah, basically just help them with whatever communication disorders that they have.
Mhm.
So they have a really great program at St. John's. I've been really lucky with some fantastic professors, all just so helpful,
Mhm.
so great, and I've just really, again, like it's just only solidified my choice to come here, and just it's
Right.
been a great experience.
And you said you wanted to work specifically with kids in terms of
I'm
speech pathology?
I'm pretty sure. I'm an undergrad right now, so in grad school, I'll be doing some clinicals and I'll be working with kids and the geriatric population as well.
Mhm.
So then I'll really decide. But right now, just like knowing me, I probably know that I'll end up liking to work with kids, but
Yeah.
we'll see for sure.
So you need to go to grad school for speech pathology.
Yes, yes, I do.
I can
So
barely say it.
I,
I may need a little help with it.
it's always funny. Sometimes I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm like, oh no, maybe not.
Yeah. Um, so how long have you been in the mixed chorus now?
So I'm a junior now. So I joined the spring semester of my freshman year. So like 2 years basically. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Um, so we're nearing Christmas now. Obviously this year's a little different. There aren't any in-person events, but in years past, what does the mixed chorus usually do around Christmas time?
So Mixed Chorus always puts on lessons and carols. It's a
Mhm.
really nice event they've been having for I think about like uh well 10 years with like under like the name Mixed Chorus. They used to be
Mhm.
called Glee Club, but yeah, so lessons and carols are gonna be happening. They always happen around Christmas time. And still it's gonna be happening virtually this year. But obviously it's a little different, and
Yeah.
it's so strange because it's such a like a wonderful like warm event that happens. I wasn't part of it my freshman year,
Mhm.
but just like because I joined spring of
Yeah.
that year, but like just like listening to it, just like hearing the songs that they sing, it's such a wonderful like event that's just really brings in like the spirit of Christmas. And
Right.
it's so sad that we can't be doing that this year, but I'm really happy that we're going to be able to, be doing it virtually. Like, so
And
that's always nice.
when is it going to be happening virtually this year?
I believe very soon. I don't want to say a date specifically,
Yeah.
but very soon.
I won't quote you.
Yes.
Um, so do you guys do like Christmas carols or is it more something else?
There are some Christmas carols. I didn't participate in my freshman year because I wasn't here. And then last year I wasn't here either because I was abroad. So
Right.
I
You're-
personally have not sung in it. but I think it's usually Christmas carols and just like Christmas themed songs.
Mm-hmm.
So very
It sounds like it'll definitely get you into the Christmas spirit.
for sure.
And I'm sure our alumni have, our McAllens and Laughlins have definitely at least been to some of the events or have at least witnessed them online.
Yes, definitely.
And so you are also a publicist for the
Mhm.
Mixed Chorus.
Yes.
So kind of what does that entail?
So basically, it's just like advertising for events and kind of getting like that together, things like that. So we're going to be publishing a newsletter too, as well, like right around Christmas time. That's new. So that's going to be the first time we're doing that. But organizing that, just getting all of that together, which again, like with everything with COVID, looks a little bit different this year because there's
Right.
not really events to publicize for.
Mhm.
But still just like keeping the social media presence alive and, trying to engage with people in
Right.
whatever way we can.
Mhm.
Um, Again, it was interesting to see like the career fair this year. We had everything was virtual.
Right.
These activities put on a great, I don't know how they did that, but we were able to get like a few interested members.
Mhm.
So yeah, so basically just like advertising for Mixed Chorus, putting the name out there and, interacting whenever we can.
Yeah. I understand like the whole virtual thing has been difficult to adapt to, and you try to come up with things to keep people interested and keep people engaged. So I
Okay.
definitely understand where you're coming from, and it's difficult,
Yeah.
especially in this virtual setting.
Yes.
Um, so as we get closer to Christmas, the big question now,
Mm,
kind of what does Christmas mean to you?
Such a good question. Christmas is just such a time of just like good warm feelings and like holiday cheer, and it's
I
it's
know.
so hard again this year. It's like not to be the dead horse, but I mean just with COVID and with everything. But I think that's why it's so important this year. Like it's just you know family coming together in whatever way we can. Whether it's I know I'm gonna Zoom with my family this year.
Right.
We have too many old people in the family to not.
You gotta keep
But
them safe.
yes, exactly. So it's just coming together with the people you love and enjoying in whatever way
Mhm.
you can and enjoying the season.
Mhm.
This year, I feel like it's so important, just like looking at the lights and listening to music just to get
The
yourself
little
in.
things.
Yes,
Little
exactly. Just to
uh,
get yourself in the spirit.
exactly. I couldn't agree with you more, and I'm sure that our McAllens and Laughlins would agree with you that right now, with everything that is going on, not to beat the dead horse again, but it's important to just like appreciate the little things that um, really signify what Christmas means in the grand scheme of things.
Yes.
So I just wanted to thank Caitlyn DeProssino for joining us today for this Christmas conversation. I know our McAllens and Laughlins will enjoy it, so thank you for joining with us today.
Thank you. Thank you.